Hello and welcome to DriveSpark. This is Bharadwaj and I am pointing at a BENDA sign right here at the Auto 2023. That's because I'm going to be covering the BENDA stall and all the motorcycles that will be offered by the brand in the Indian market. Starting off with what you see here is the Darkflag. Now this is a cruiser motorcycle and the particular motorcycle looks very good. So before I go ahead with the specs, let me talk about some of the looks and one of the very interesting bit of this motorcycle. So what you see here is the headlamp. So these are the DRLs. There's a 4-piece DRL right here. I bet you can see it right now. It was out of focus a little bit, but it gets a cowl, and the cowl also looks very interesting. It is not a single piece cowl, but there are 3 pieces around it, and it gets a body colored fender right here up front. It gets a USD fork. If you can spot it, that's the USD fork right there. And coming a little further back, let me show you what is in store on the side profile. That exhaust, that particular exhaust looks amazing. It's a dual exhaust. You will have a same exhaust at the other side as well, but uh, this is a V4 engine. If you can spot it, this is a V4 500cc engine. And if you are figuring out where is the key slot, where's the key slot, where's the key slot, where's the key slot, where's the key slot, here is the key slot right here on the side. Very vintage, very authentic placement of key slot right there. Now along with that, I'm guessing this is a double tubular down chassis. I don't see any frame coming here along with the engine and this massive engine. And rider gets a proper seat. Pillion gets sort of a proper seat. Cruiser again. Must be ample for the pillion to travel long distances. Uh, Coming to the rear section, you get to see a tail lamp right here, a small tail lamp, and there's indicators right there, again LED ones. But what is another interesting fact about this motorcycle is, apart from this having a V4 500cc engine, what you see here is the rear suspension, which is pneumatic. Yes, it gets a air rear suspension. Yes, now that is interesting. Yeah, that gets a rear air suspension and it gets a single disc at the front and at the rear as well. So that's about the motorcycle's looks and other bits. If I can come this side, you can also spot another exhaust right here. So this is the BENDA Darkflag, and it gets a 496cc 4-cylinder V4 cylinder and a 53 bhp. It produces 53 bhp at 10,000 rpm, 42 newton meters of torque at 7,500 rpm, 6-speed gearbox, dual channel ABS. It gets traction control as well. If I can show it to you in the switch gear right here, this gets traction control and ABS and sport and tour modes right here. Let me zoom in a little bit right there. So that's the sport, and it gets adjustable levers for the brake but not for the clutch. Interesting choice by BENDA. So it gets an analog single pod instrument cluster for the speedometer. There's no tachometer here, but I'm guessing this must be for the trip odo and other distance to empty and other uh, information that is required by the rider. And it gets a offset fuel cap right here as well. So that's the BENDA Darkflag. What do you think about this motorcycle? Let us know in the comments below. Like and share this video, and do subscribe to DriveSpark if you haven't done it already. This is Bharadwaj signing off. I shall see you in another BENDA, Kiwi, Benelli or any other motorcycle video, because I'm going to be covering this entire stall. There are more than 40 motorcycles and I'm going to be doing an individual video of all the motorcycle present here. See you in the next one.